Okay, I'm gonna retell my story, but I made a mistake in the first one. So basically, I got accused of shoplifting again at the same grocery store that happened to. If you are joining and you are not from St. Louis, then this won't really matter to you. But because I just accidentally said something I didn't want to say, so I'm gonna restart this video. If you're not from St. Louis, like again, it doesn't matter. But I want to be really careful and just tell the story and not name anyone or name any business. And I want to be really careful about that. It's really just a learning opportunity for people, whether you are a shopper or you are working at a store and you're doing loss prevention. So basically, I walked in and I just. What? I'm downstairs. Okay. Okay. I'm doing a video. So that's a joy of working with my husband who works at home. Okay. Anyway, so okay. Sorry, you guys. Basically, I yeah, I'm hiding in my basement because I feel kind of stupid being live on Instagram, but I just feel like I wanted to share the story. So I walk into the store with like 2 items on my mind. I have a very small tote. I walk around, of course. I fill up my bag because I want more than 2 things when you get in the grocery store. It's like you come out with like, you walk in with like 1 item on your mind and you walk out with like a whole cart. So basically, I was gonna, so then I got a cart and then I probably had like 20, 22 items, 25 items, I don't know. And then I was gonna go through the checkout lane, but it was taking forever. And I noticed a lot of people had a lot of groceries. So then I decided to do self checkout. I needed help at self checkout. So, because I had a couple of markdowns and so someone had helped me, is what I'm trying to say. Because you type in the PLU number and then you have to type in the new price. And so it's not something you do like self checkout or whatever. So anyway, so I decided then to get a Starbucks. So I walked to the Starbucks. I bought a chai because that's what my husband likes. It wasn't even for me. And then as I was walking out, I felt like I felt like a couple people were like eyeballing me, but I was like, I'm not going to worry about that because I bought my groceries. The receipt's on top. I'm going to walk out. So I walk out. And I was like, what is happening? So I walked out and I got out of the store, and a woman who did not identify herself just said, like screamed, "Ma'am, did you pay for those groceries?" And I turned around and I was like, luckily, in my head, in the sheer second, I was thinking, luckily I've been through this before. So I turned around and I said, yeah, I did. Here's my receipt. And I pulled it out and I said, would you like to look at it? And this woman said, no. I said, no, I think you need to look at it and make sure that I didn't steal anything. And then she said like this. So I walk away. I get to my car and I take that selfie that you just saw because I was like, I'm going to take a picture and I'm going to send it to corporate because I'm going to say this happened to me again. And then as I was doing that, I was like, wait a minute, this is so stupid. This literally happened 30 seconds ago. I'm going to haul my ass back in there. I'm going to talk to a manager. I'm going to find out who she is. And because the first time this happened to me, I learned that you are not supposed to follow people out, and you are not supposed to question anyone if they are shoplifting unless you know for a fact they're shoplifting, because the implications when you get it wrong are bad. I mean, it's not like first of all, I had a very itty bitty bag of groceries, or a little bit of groceries. I'm not stealing a little bit of groceries, and I'm also like, let's say a person was like, mean, I do not ever condone theft or anything or breaking the law. But like, let's say someone was like really hard up and stole like items to feed their family or something. We're in a pandemic after all. I feel like you're really gonna hunt down those people. Not that's neat, but I'm not excusing any bad behavior. I'm just saying like you're gonna come after me for $50 of groceries. Anyway, so so then I put the groceries in my truck or my car, and I went back in, and I went and I said I need to talk to a manager. I need to find the person. I described the person. I said I want to know who they are because this is the second time someone has approached me for shoplifting in this store, and I am tired of it. And I did say this, to be honest. I said this is the second time a white person has approached me, and so I just want to make sure that this has nothing to do with race, that this has nothing to do with anything. I know that you're not supposed to follow people out. I know that you need to know for a fact that someone's shoplifting before you stop them. So I want to know what it is. What is it about me? And so then this person came out, the manager, and I said, listen, I said, I know, and I gave him that spiel, and I said, this is the second time this happened to me. I said, it is, and I could feel my voice raising. I think I was getting a little bit more emotional. And I said, this is humiliating. This is embarrassing when someone screams at you, follows you out of the store, accuses you of being dishonest and stealing and breaking the law. Like I work hard. I'm not stealing. So anyway, this person apologized. On top of the apology, also admitted that he was the person who stopped me the first time. Said that there has been a lot of shoplifting, but wants to know that everyone is invited into the store. Hey, I'm live on Instagram. This is my husband making fun of me. Okay, can I just finish my video? Golly, so embarrassing. It's like, this is why I came in and hid.
You're like a teenager.
Yeah, I am.
Doing a video.
Okay, bye. See ya. Like, this is why I'm not on social media that much really anymore, like I used to be, because my husband makes fun of me so much. Okay. Anyway. Now I lost my train of thought. This story is way too long. But he apologized. He apologized profusely. He told me a story about how he really cares that people feel valued and special because some things that have happened in his family, and how he cares about people. So, I mean, I have to believe that for face value. I believed him. We shook hands at least 3 times. And I told him, and this is what I told him. I said, you have to understand that when people come into your store, people come in with their own experiences. And I said, during the pandemic, there has been so much hatred towards people that I am always nervous and just conscious of like what I look like and what's happening. And I just said, to me, I spend a lot of money in the store, so I don't want to be embarrassed about things that I'm not doing. So he said, "We'll make sure it doesn't happen to you again. And if you ever have a problem, you can always talk to me." So I feel like I had a very different outcome. It did kind of have this like peak of like highs and lows, because I was very emotional. I didn't mean to, but I was like, oh no, we're like, when I got to my car, I was like, you know how you're like, oh no, this is not gonna happen again, I like marched back in there, and I was like, it was an outer body experience. It was like, there was a part of me, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, this is the grocery store. There was a part of me, I'm not gonna lie, where I was like, am I gonna get arrested today? I mean, I've never been arrested, but I was just like, like steam was coming out of my ears. So, I do believe that people are trying to do the best that they can with loss prevention, but my feeling is this. If you're going to do loss prevention, well, first of all, if you accuse someone of shoplifting, cuz I think, you know what, now that I think about it, cuz I did kind of blank out for a second, but I think I did ask her, I think I did. I'm not can't go back in time. But I think I did say, I'm pretty sure I did say, are you accusing me of stealing? Because here's my receipt. I think that's what because I wanted her to be clear about it. But I didn't give her a chance to respond. Um, but I think for me, the thing is like, if you accuse someone of stealing, let's say you work at a store and you're making whatever money an hour, you accuse someone of stealing, you better first of all know that they're stealing. Second of all, don't approach people for that piddly amount, $50 worth of groceries. I could have had a gun. In Missouri, a lot of people carry guns. Like, is it really worth you getting hurt, assaulted, whatever for that? Don't go after people. If you want to invest in loss prevention as a store, hire a loss prevention officer so that they can see people come in, pay or not pay for their items, and walk out. Because when you catch me at the tail end of my shopping experience, that's not loss prevention. That's just you assuming that I didn't pay for something. And to me, I'm like, yes, I told the guy, I told the manager, I said, for me, I'm trying to do right by the world. Like, I'm trying to not use plastic bags. I have my own bags. I didn't bring my own bag in because I only was going to get a couple things. That's the only reason I didn't bring my bag in. So, if you're going to invest in loss, I didn't say this, but if I had to say it again, I would say, as a store, if you're gonna do loss prevention, first of all, do it right, and second of all, have a loss prevention officer. Don't have somebody tail end, because I'm walking out with a couple groceries in my hand with my receipt. That makes it okay for you to come up to me. And then I did say that thing. I didn't say that part because it just occurred to me. But I did tell him that people come into the store with their own experiences. So, and he recognized that. So I felt like actually having that outburst today. And I felt that him admitting that he was the guy who stopped me the first time and explaining all that, I feel like that actually helped me to go back and spend my money, to continue shopping there. It is the most convenient grocery store to me. I like the products. I actually haven't been shopping there as much, to be honest. I've been spending my dollars at another local grocery store. But today I was on that side of town, so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go. And then that happened to me. But it felt like, how you it was almost like a coming to Jesus. So so was it, oh my OMG, you got stopped again. Yeah. So it'll be interesting if I get stopped a third time. Because if I get stopped a third time, I'm gonna have it really down. I'm gonna have my response really down. But yeah, as a consumer, they're not supposed to follow you out of the store. They're not supposed to accuse you of shoplifting unless they know you shoplifted. I think it really hurts your dignity when you're trying to do the right thing. Anyway, but as stores, if you're a store owner and you have a shoplifting issue, I totally feel for you, and I don't think people should shoplift. But I also think if you're gonna do loss prevention, do it 100%, because when you're wrong, and it's wrong, it's what about her? So I don't know. I think that probably they were trying to protect her because I was like, I want to know where she is. I was like, and I described her. And then here's what's sad. Okay, and I am someone who struggles with with self-love and all those things. But I think the worst thing, like I'm describing this woman, and her coworker was like, is she kind of round? I was like, yes. And I was like, man, I really don't want to get described as kind of round. But I am. I mean, if someone described me, they'd be like, is she a short and squatty Asian person? Is she kind of round? You know. But I thought, man, that's, in that moment, I was like, that sucks. Um, we should all love our bodies. Our bodies are amazing. But I gotta, yeah. Anyway, so yes, I would imagine that they weren't gonna throw her out to me, um, because I was like, I literally, you probably could have seen the steam coming out of my ears, and I was just like, because you don't have a mask, because you have a mask on. But I was very upset. Okay, so anyway, I think you should just know your rights. I just want to give you an update. Know your rights. I will shop there again. I really appreciated the manager coming up to me. And I did say, I just want to be really clear. I did say, this is the second white person that's done this to me. I maybe shouldn't have said that, but I did say it because it is, one, accurate, and two, I just want to throw it out there. So, someone says, charmed collectibles. This isn't surprising in Missouri, but it's still surprising. Yeah, here's what's surprising to me about them. It's I guess the willingness to throw it all out there as an employer, to tell your employees, go after those people who are shoplifting. Because to me, I mean, I also thought it was egregious when I lived in Seattle, and you would literally see people just running, with like stuff out of like Fred Meyer. I was like, but I mean, it's like, at what cost is it to you as an employee? Like, what benefit do you have as an employee to go stop someone from shoplifting? You know what I mean? Like, and especially at a grocery store. Like, how many groceries do you think you can shoplift? Like, what is a good outcome that comes out of that? Like, you're gonna hunt somebody down, someone's gonna get arrested, beaten up, or shot, or worse, for a basket full of groceries. To me, it's like, as an employer, I would be like, it's not worth your life. I would just let that go. And as an employee, I'd be like, I'm not hunting anybody down. You can forget about it. That being said, people shouldn't steal, but I'm just saying, like, to me, I'm not losing my life for my job. I mean, I go out on a live shot and I see something fishy, I'm turning my ass back around, I'm getting in the car, and I'm going home. So, my kid tackled a thief in Washington only after the guy punched an older female coworker. Holy moly. Well, that's your kid is brave. And it's totally admirable, but wow. Yeah, I mean, someone gets punched. I think that's different. That's different, right? A little bit, because it's. But man, so anyway, so that's my thought. I don't want to name the grocery store. I have slipped. Talk to me offline or whatever. But I just think it's a learning lesson. So that's it. That's a long, 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 long live. But he's a red belt in Taekwondo. Okay, well, it's pretty good. But here in Missouri, a lot of people pack, so a lot of people carry. So it's just I don't even, when I'm on the road, and I was like this in Seattle too, but like, even on the road, I'm like, man, that person's in a hurry, that person's pissed off. Like, if we're, driving down the highway, I'm not going to interfere with that, because it just takes one incident of road rage. You know what I mean? Like that kid in California, and I'm not saying that was a road rage incident at all, but I mean, anything can happen on the road. Thanks, everyone. But anyway, know your rights. Make sure you nip it in the bud when it happens. I think that was a real good cleanser for me. And also, I think stores need to kind of just chill out, the loss prevention. Invest in loss prevention if you're going to do it. Don't do it half-assed. Okay, I gotta go. Thanks for sorry for the experience. Stay strong. I'm okay. I'm really okay. But I was, there was an arc of emotion that I wanted to update you. So we'll see if third time's the charm. I don't want to, actually, I'm just going to do my thing. I'm not going to try to catch anybody. But anyway, okay, talk to you later. Bye.